Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how much it costs to plan a trip to EDC Las Vegas in detail, as well as give you tips on how to save money if you're on a budget. And at the end of this video, I'll give you my suggestion on what would be the cheapest way to attend EDC Las Vegas. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I'm Cotton Candy. I travel the world attending music festivals and post-festival vlogs, reviews, and tips right here on my channel. I've been to EDC Las Vegas 6 years in a row, and since I've been so many times, I know exactly how much it costs to plan an EDC trip. And I decided to share my knowledge with you to help you save money on planning yours. And I go into a lot of detail in this video, so I put the timestamps to each section in the description in case you want to jump around. I also have a blog post that you can reference with all of this information too. The cheapest tickets available for EDC are the 3-day general admission passes for $430. They do have a layaway plan where you can pay $25 down and 5 monthly payments of $83. Now keep in mind that depending on when you're watching this video, prices may be different. If you're on a budget for EDC, it's smart to attend with a group. Usually the bigger your group is, the cheaper your trip can be because you can split the cost for everything among several people. I suggest making your group 4 people or more. Depending on where you're coming from, you're either going to be driving or flying to Vegas. If you have enough time for a road trip, driving is usually a lot cheaper, especially when you have a group of people to split the cost of gas with. If you have to fly, here are some tips to help you find a cheap flight. Basically, how I find cheap flights when I travel for music festivals is I use the app called Hopper to monitor flight prices and only book plane tickets once it has told me that those are the cheapest prices I'm going to find. Just because you book way in advance does not mean those are the cheapest prices you're going to be able to get, so sometimes it's better to wait. Besides Hopper, I would suggest never using a mobile app to research flights or hotels. Always use a private browser either on your computer or your phone to use travel websites. This prevents sites from monitoring and tracking your searches, so they can't increase the prices of flights just because they know that's what you're looking for. In terms of lodging, you can either book a hotel, an Airbnb, or camp. Prices for hotels vary but can be really expensive during EDC week. Unlike flights, you're going to want to book your hotel sooner than later because usually the sooner you book in advance, the cheaper they are. And like everything, if you split the cost among several people, a hotel can be more affordable. Also, just like when you're searching for flights, always search for hotels in a private browser either on your phone or your computer so travel sites can't increase the prices just because they realize that's what you're looking for. For a hotel on the Strip, Thursday through Tuesday, the cheapest room prices I was able to find were between $850 and $1,100. If you split the cost among 4 people, that's around $200 to $275 each. For a hotel on the Strip Friday through Monday, the cheapest room prices I was able to find were between $600 and $800. If you split the cost among 4 people, that's $150 to $200 each. The hotels I found were the cheapest were Luxor, Best Western, and Excalibur. Depending on when you're watching this video, prices will vary, but these prices are a good estimate for the cheapest hotels you can find on the Strip for EDC week. You can also book a really nice Airbnb condo pretty close to the Strip or even on the Strip for about the same price as a hotel. Even though I'm camping, I did take the time to research cheap Airbnb prices for you, and so my outcomes were the following. For an Airbnb on or close to the Strip, Thursday through Tuesday, the cheapest places I was able to find were between $850 and $1,000. If you split the cost among 4 people, that's $200 to $250 each. For an Airbnb on or close to the Strip, Friday through Monday, the cheapest places I was able to find were about $600, which is around $150 each split among 4 people. These prices are pretty similar to the hotel prices I found for the same days. However, one big perk of booking an Airbnb is that you can save money on eating out by stocking your kitchen with groceries and cooking for the weekend. An Airbnb is also a great option for people traveling alone to save money. You can book a single private room Airbnb, and usually then you still have access to the kitchen. EDC does offer camping, but you can't bring your own tent. You have to purchase one of their pre-set up shift pods, or you can bring your own RV. The cheapest camping option for EDC would be to book the Moonglow shift pod with a group of 4 people for $1,300. That's $325 each. It's just an empty pod, so you would still have to bring all your camping stuff like air mattresses and pillows. Camping can save you money because you won't have to travel to and from the event every day like if you were staying on the Strip. You can also stock up on groceries and alcohol so you don't have to spend any money on expensive food or alcohol in the campsite or at the festival, because you're allowed to go back and forth as much as you want. As far as traveling to the venue goes, like I said before, if you're camping, you don't have to worry about that because you'll be like right there. If you're not camping, you can either drive yourself, take an Uber or Lyft, or take one of the EDC shuttle buses. Driving yourself can be the cheapest option, especially if you can split the cost of gas among several people. The shuttle buses are $90 for a 3-day pass. Taking an Uber or Lyft can be affordable if you have at least 4 people to split the cost with. For example, if the ride one way is $80 to $100, split among 4 people, that's only $20 to $25 each. If you don't have a big group of people to ride with, luckily Uber and Lyft now have the pool option, so you can still save money by sharing a ride with multiple people to the venue. Since I've been to EDC Las Vegas so many times, I know exactly how much everything costs at the festival, and basically everything is really expensive. But they do have free water refill stations, so you don't need to spend any money at all to stay hydrated. Just bring a water bottle or hydration pack to fill up all weekend. Food can be anywhere from $10 to $15 per person. They have stands all over the festival with different food options and also food trucks in certain locations. Drinks like Powerade, soda, and Red Bull are $6. The cost of alcohol at EDC is so ridiculously expensive. Like a beer about this size is going to be about $10, and mixed drinks can be anywhere from $14 to $22. One of the biggest ways to save money at any festival is to not drink alcohol there because the prices are just so expensive. They sell so many different types of merchandise there, but here's the cost of some popular items. Hats are $30, t-shirts and tank tops are $30 to $40, jackets and hoodies $75, flags $25, lanyards $7, bandanas $15, and pins $10. Based on all this information on how much things cost and tips on how to save money planning your EDC trip, I put together my suggestion on what I think would be the absolute cheapest way to attend EDC Las Vegas if you're on a tight budget. Go with a group of at least 4 people. If you can, drive to Vegas and split the cost of gas at least 4 ways. If you have to fly, hopefully I've given you some good tips so you can find the cheapest flight possible. Purchase the cheapest ticket option, which is $430 right now. Camp, so you don't have to spend money on getting to and from the venue every day. Book the Moonglow Shift Pod with your group of 4 people, which is $325 each. Stock up on groceries so you don't need to spend any money on overpriced food at the campsite or at the festival. And if you drink alcohol, do the same for alcohol. Don't spend any money on alcohol at the festival. It is just way too expensive. Also, my suggestion is even though you're on a really tight budget, try to put aside $20 or $30 to use per day in case something catches your eye, either you want to eat something or drink something at the festival. And also plan on getting at least a $7 lanyard. I think everyone should walk away from EDC with a souvenir, and lanyards are definitely the cheapest way to go. I'm so excited to attend my 7th EDC Las Vegas in 2019. I have so many more EDC videos on my page, so definitely check those out as well. I have vlogs of the festival, vlogs of the EDC week, clubs and pool parties, EDC ticket unboxings, EDC tips, and more. It's crazy. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so you don't miss out on any of my awesome videos. And I hope to see you all under the electric sky in 2019. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, Girl Scouts!